everybody, in this video we're gonna see how to make a stationery box. So in the stationery box you can store all your office supplies, your notebooks, pens, staplers and anything that you have. And there's also a separate space to put your paper down and write it. So if you want to learn how to make this, then keep watching. Now to make the box, these are the supplies you need. You need two pieces of 8.5 into 8/1/4 chipboard. You need two pieces of 8/1/4 into 5.5 chipboard, and you need two pieces of 8.5 into 5.5 chipboard. Now what you need to do is you need to cut strips measuring 2 inches wide, and the length should be same as the height where you're going to apply this, and you need to score it at 1 and apply tacky tape on both sides. So we'll be starting with 8.5 and 8/1/4 sheet, and we'll take 8.5 into 5.5 piece chipboard, and we're going to attach it to the side like this. So using a strip measuring 2 inches into 8.5, we're gonna stick these two sheets together. So just remove the tacky tape and stick them together like this. And you want it to be at an angle, like so you don't want it to be flat. And stick the chipboard just next on the score line. Just leave a little bit of gap and stick it as close to the score line as you can. Then take your other piece and just stick it down. So you'll get something like this. Now on the other side of 8.5 into 8/1/4 sheet, you need to take one more 5.5 into 8.5 sheet and stick it the same way as you stuck this one. Now on the third side, what you need to do is you need to cut another piece of paper measuring 5.5 into 8/1/4, and you need to stick it in the same way using black card 2-inch wide black cardstock. So I'm just doing that. You can actually change all the measurement of 8/1/4 into 8.5, so it'll be easier. Now what I'm doing is I'm just taking the black cardstock strips and adding it on all sides and making the chipboard into a 3 sided box. So I'm just folding the chipboard and attaching it with my cardstock and forming it into a box with 3 sides. As you need to apply cardstock on the inside as well on the outside of the box, just like this. When you're done, you'll get something like this. And now what you need to do is you need to take a sheet measuring 8.5 into 8/1/4 and attach it to 5.5 into 5/1/4 sheet, the same way using your 2-inch wide cardstock. Also remember, you need to add cardstock to every side of your chipboard. If it's attached or it's loose, you need to add cardstock on every side. So when you're done, you'll get a box with 3 fixed side and 1 flexible side. Now you need to take a piece of 5.5 into 8/1/4 chipboard and attach it to 8.5 into 8/1/4 sheet. So you need to stick that just like this. with your cardstock. Now you need to attach a piece measuring 3 into 8 1/4 to the 5.5 into 8 1/4 strip to form the lid so that the box closes properly. You need to apply cardstock on the front and the back to attach it, and then you need to mat it, and the structure of your box will be ready. All you need to do is mat the outside also. Now let's move to the pocket. For the first pocket, this is the measurement. So you need to cut a piece of paper measuring 12 into 8, and you need to score according to the instruction given. Once done, you will have something which looks like this. And then what you need to do is you need to cut two slits right here, and then you need to apply adhesive on the two squares and stick it down to form a box kind of structure. So once you're done, you will have something that looks like this. Now let's move to the second pocket. For the second pocket, these are the measurements, so cut and score according to this. So once you're done, you'll get something like this, and you need to cut two slits right here, and then you need to stick it together just like this. And so just apply adhesive and stick it. You'll get something that looks like a box with three sides, and you need to make three of these. So after you're done sticking them individually, you need to stick three of them together, and you also need to mat them. So I'll be just matting them and sticking them together, and then I'm gonna mat the inside of the box as well of the outside. And I'm gonna first attach the first pocket to the base, and then I'm gonna attach the second pocket. So right now I'm just matting the interior of the box, and I have chosen to cut my paper slightly shorter than the actual size, so I get a black border. Now I'm sticking the first pocket, and now I'm sticking the second one, and the interior of my box is finished. And this is what my box looks like when the outside is matted and embellished. I fussy cut out this lady from the pattern paper, and I've added stickles and glossy accent on her dress and hair. I've also fussy cut out these butterfly from the paper pack, added some metal charms and embellishment, and my box was ready. And here is a video showing what my finished product looks like. So this is the side, and this is the front, and from the inside this is what it looks like. It has a space to put your papers and journal and write on it. So it has total 4 pockets, a big back pocket to put your papers and notepads, and front pockets to put other stationery stuff. Hope you all liked the video and enjoyed it.